So good morning folks, good morning to you all. Welcome to Dunbar. Yes, we're in Dunbar today. Beautiful day. It's going to be like a sunny all week. I thought it was going to be cold today, but it's actually quite warm. So I've got a sweat on already. But we're here somewhere we've not been before. I only stayed about half an hour up the road in Musselburgh. Never made it down as far as Dunbar, but we're here on a Scotrail £12 day return from Arbroath. Gives us about 4.5 hours in Dunbar, which should be enough to explore the historic harbour, the beach, the bridge to nowhere, famous Instagrammable bridge, and up in front of me here, somewhere I've wanted to see for a while, further out of town than I thought, about a 20-minute walk along the main road up here. It's the Dunbar Bear, which is made by the same guy who did the Kelpies. So it's just up here, so let's go and have a look. So you can see it way in the distance there. It's on the A1 motorway. But let's go and have a closer look. So it is, folks, the Dunbar. It's like the Kelpies, it's on the main road, so you can see it, and then it's unfortunately a bit out the way. If you head from McDonald's, that's McDonald's is there, and you'll see it. I just spoke to the man over there. It's quite a long way I've come along the main road. He goes, just cut back through, there's a wee kind of path just there, take you back onto the golf course and then along the beach back into Dunbar. So that'd be a better walk. Now this bear is to commemorate John Muir, who you'll maybe recognise his name from walks. There's a John Muir Way all the way up and down this coast. I think it's to commemorate him, but we'll find out when we get to the top. Up a hill as always. So here he is, the big bear, big bad bear. His claws, he's actually got proper claws. Wow. So it tells you here, so it's Dunbar born naturalist John Muir, who played a key role in the establishment of the national parks in the USA and around the world. Dedicated to him. So it is, folks, the Dunbar. The Dunbar. He is big. Okay. So it's hard to get the scale, but there you go. There's the, that's the bear there. So we've done the Kelpies, we've done the whale, and now we've done the bear. What's next on the list? I wonder. Right, let's head down this path and see if we can find our way down onto the beach and the golf course and cut along into the old town of Dunbar. We've got a castle to see, hopefully, as well as the old historic harbour. So, farewell to the Dunbar. Right, let's hope I can get out this way. So that was Dunbar Golf Course, 1856. That was established, and I think it's used as a practice for the Open, that course as well. And there's Dunbar in front of me, the old town of Dunbar. So hopefully this path will take us all the way in. So the Scotrail £12 day return, Club 50. Today's the first one, well not the first one I've used, but the first of this week. And I was going to try and get up to Thurso, Wick, but I think the connections are just too much, folks, in a day. And to stay overnight, the hotels cost a fortune, so we'll see what happens. I was going to try maybe and go to Inverness, stay the night, and then do the day return to Caerlaverock. So that could still be a possibility. So one day at a time, let's just enjoy Dunbar. And for those of you, Grandad is an old man who missed the waves on my last video. I think there'll be plenty of waves today because I can see a few out there in the sea. So we'll put some wave footage on today for all you wave fans. So I think there's 2 beaches in Dunbar. This is one of them. And then right over the far end, I think you've got West Haven Bay or something. I'll check out the name of it when I get there. Reminds me very much of North Berwick, on the same coast, not actually just up the road from North Berwick, so hence the similarities. Right, this is actually a barometer for boats, so I don't know how that works. Let's have a look. North, west, fall, rise, dry, wet. I'm not too sure, folks. It does tell you here about it all. So barometer for boats, measuring pressure. Right, this is the old harbour then at Dunbar. Nice little apartments. So quite historic. The Battle of Dunbar in 1650. I've seen a few streets named after Cromwell. I wondered why, but it looks like Cromwell's army came here. Looks like the Scots, 3,000 Scots died and 10,000 were taken prisoner. Must have been over there. That must have been the battle area, unless it was here. Not too sure. Well, I didn't know about that. The Battle of Dunbar. Need to look that one up. So just reading the plaque there about the Battle of Dunbar. Yeah, it's quite a sad tale. They captured all these Scots, and then they marched them all down to Durham. They let the old ones go and the young lads go, and marched the rest down to Durham. But most of them died of malnutrition before they got there, and the rest were just buried in a mass grave. Very sad. So yeah, that happened just actually where it was there, near the golf course. Battle of Dunbar. Well, don't know about that one, folks, so there you are. There's a history lesson for you to look up and study. So it looks as though this is a dead end. We'll have to go back along. It looks like that's the castle maybe over there. Okay, so the harbour comes to the dead end here. So I don't know if that's the castle over there. There's a ruin on the hill which we'll go and investigate shortly. But this actually could be the castle maybe here. There's a little bridge just there to go across, so we'll go and try that and go and investigate. Lots to see here in Dunbar. Right, here's the drawbridge then, folks, going across there. Now it could just be like a fortified, not a castle, just like some barracks or something up here, but looks of things to do with the war. So here's the rest of the harbour. Nice harbour. Yeah, look, it's a battery, folks. There you go, tells you out of here. There you go. So Dunbar's propeller pioneer Robert Wilson, he was born here, and he more or less invented the propeller. And he's a wee monument to his invention. I'm not actually sure what this is, folks. The rock hopper Dunbar. Maybe it's fisherman's kind of cabin or something. Dunbar Harbour vaults underneath here. Oh, look at this, folks, nice sea arch. So here we are at the castle, folks. Looks like we can't get into it today though. It's all cordoned off. I think it's just too much of a ruin. There's an awesome little kind of sea arch there behind us. So we'll climb up to see if we can get another view from the top. Yeah, it's a huge harbour, a really big harbour. Look at this view, folks. Stunning. That's what we're heading for next, way over there. So there's a beautiful view looking back there to the castle area. Look at that beach, folks. That's beautiful. That's officially Dunbar Beach down the far end of Dunbar. So we'll try and get down there, then walk back along the cliff path. But let's just try and find this bridge. That's the only thing about having 4 hours, folks. It seems like a long time, but it's not. To try and take everything in. I'm kind of halfway through, more or less, my time already. I've not seen the town yet, and I still need to go all the way back along the cliff path. So it's going to be a bit of a rush. Oh, I can see the bridge. I can see the bridge. Now, I think this bridge is famous because when the tide comes in, it's like in the middle of nowhere. It's just the water and the bridge. And I think when the tide goes out, it's just the bridge with the sand, I think. We should go and investigate right now. Stay tuned. So plenty of picnic tables down here to enjoy the beach. There's a few people checking out the bridge as well. I think there's actually water underneath it. I think it's maybe when the tide comes in, it's maybe the bridge to nowhere because it's just hanging there by itself. Yeah, at the minute, look, there's a wee river goes under it. But I'll put a picture on here of what it looks like when the tide comes in. Okay, so here we go, over the famous bridge. Bridge to nowhere. Right, there you go, you've got the tide times there, it tells you, in case you get stuck. So there it is. I've been across the bridge to nowhere. Really good to see it with the tide in. Then you can see what it's truly like. But this beach, folks, look at this beach. Right, we're going quickly walk all the way down to the sea, just because we're here, and then we'll go back along the cliff path. So I think there's a surfer way over there. But the beach goes on for miles and miles. There's a few surfers, but the waves are pretty poor today. But here we go. Grandad, here's some waves. Not the best today, I'm afraid, but we'll need to do. Right, I think we should be able to cut up this way onto the cliff path, hopefully, along past the golf course and back into town. It's about, what, a 2 mile, 3 mile walk maybe into town? Not too sure. The sea here is so clean. It's like all the beaches here on the east coast of Scotland. They're crystal clear. Like we're in the Bahamas with a jacket on. The thing is, when you're walking, it's lovely and warm, but see when you stop, it's absolutely Baltic. Now, I might have to go back across the bridge because I think because the tide's coming in, I don't think it's going to let me walk straight across, unfortunately. So I'm just go back over the bridge to nowhere and back on the triple path. Back across the bridge. To nowhere. That's 2 bucket list things ticked off today. It doesn't look like much, folks, but when you see it on all the photographs like Instagram and videos, you think, yeah, I'm going to go there one day. And here I am, here on the bridge to nowhere. Done. Park bench bench of the day, everybody. Park bench. Right, I put the mic on for the moment, so I do apologise for the wind noise earlier. We're on the coast, so what do you expect? This part of the walk actually goes along the golf course, another golf course number 2. So you've got to kind of, again, just let the golfers play through and wait your turn. So it looks like it's a long road back along the cliff path, but pretty spectacular, as you would expect with a cliff path walk. Right, we're back on the bigger path now. Excuse the deep breathing, a lot of steps to go up there. Look at that coastal view, folks, isn't it stunning? Right, so way in the distance there, the castle, that's where I need to get to, along the path. Here's another oddity. Let's see what this is. Probably a viewing point or a compass or something. Yep, so here we go. Bass Rock, St Moniz, Anstruther, Crail, Aberdeen. So it's only 368 miles to Stavanger and 416 miles to Bergen. So I'm fairly enjoying this cliff path walk. It makes a difference walking on an actual proper path rather than the erosion-y kind of Peruvian death path at Arbroath. But it's, yeah, very enjoyable, this walk. Gonna have some better weather. There's a daring bit to go down. I'm gonna stand on the edge there. What do you think? Look at that view. How steep these steps are going down. So I'm heading along there. It looks like there's a wee tunnel or something over there, folks. So we'll try that. So that's the way the path comes down there. And I thought it was a tunnel, it's just a little bridge that's up here to go under. So there we go, this little ancient bridge here to go through. What an awesome view, folks. Now we have to figure out now how to get to the next bit. This seems to go down onto the beach, and then, oh, there we go, there's a path just along. Oh, you bandit! Right, here we go. Path goes along and up. Let's go for a donder and see what's on offer here. Nice, I've had one. Green vinyl. This is in a bottle. So we say cheerio to Dunbar. A very enjoyable visit. That's we got a train back to Edinburgh. Then we've got about an hour in Edinburgh just to plot about, and then we head home.